everybody, welcome back. So it turns out Amidala came out 2 days ago, first GAC, and here she is, the queen in all her glory, minus the new poncho Qui-Gon. Why did my opponent put Queen Amidala with Padawon and the Datacron, but no Qui-Gon? I have absolutely no idea. I'm really baffled by that. But hey, maybe there's some reason that they put in Plo Koon. So before you tell me that this isn't the optimal squad, the video doesn't mean anything. Yeah, actually, it still means something. It tells us that Plo Koon is not a good character in here. And it still tells us that in 3v3, even without Qui-Gon Jinn, Amidala and Padawon is a menace to deal with. Now, I thought I'd go in here with C-3PO, Chew-PO, and C-3PO because with the buff immunities from Confuse and C-3PO being able to ignore Taunt and Chew-PO having an AoE, Dispel, and Blind, I thought I would have a good opportunity to get around Queen Amidala's Handmaid and taunting summon, and it turned out not so much. Now, I suppose this could have gone differently, but I thought I'd go after Plo. My goal was actually just take any one character out, and Plo I got rid of in one turn. He was only Relic 3, so that was really not a problem. But then that happened, and we lost CLS, and without CLS, this is just not gonna do anything. So I went ahead and stuck around because now it's only 2 characters, and the summon has already been used, and I feel like the cooldowns not being on 0 to start is a better solution for a cleanup. Nonetheless, we got Queen Amidala and we got Padawon Obi-Wan here. Now, my next thinking, it actually makes sense on paper. It's one of those like, oh yeah, I'll convince myself this will work, when you know, if you think about it, it's not gonna work. I thought I'd go in here with an Emperor Thrawn lead for the extra protection and the turn meter. And I don't know if there's a lot of buffs happening on Queen Amidala's side. I know she does apply vulnerable, she applies expose, but I'm pretty sure they're all unresistible. I need to go review the kit. But my thinking was that Darth Vader's Merciless Massacre is going to, again, allow us to get around the taunt. We can fracture the Handmaiden, keep her on the board, and then try to gun down Amidala. And then I thought that with Royal Guard, maybe we can stun Padawon Obi-Wan, or even, if we're lucky, stun Amidala. The auto taunt whenever the Empire characters receive damage, I thought would be pretty good, but the battle opened up pretty poorly. Now, I know that Amidala is going to remove the dots. If we get damage over time on him, she's going to remove them. So I just figured we'd go with Merciless Massacre. We got one hit on Padawon Obi-Wan. He retaliated with Retribution and took out Vader, and then one hit took out Thrawn. So yeah, that didn't work, even with bonus protection. So then I'm thinking, my goodness, am I going to have to use a GL? And then I started wondering, is there a way that we can trigger Mando's contract payout so that he can disintegrate? And I thought, yeah, I bet we can do this. Now, I had watched most of Arnold's stream where he went through a bunch of 3v3 iterations, and he tried one with a boss lead in 5v5 actually, and it was just no go. But that had Echo in there, and who else was in there? Obviously Qui-Gon was in there, Echo was in there, and then I forget who the 5th was, but it was a massacre. So here we're going to try Bossk in 3v3 with Mando and Greef as a cleanup, and this works out golden. So remember, to get boss payout, contract payout, we have to hit the weakest enemy, I think, 20 times or something. I'm not too sure. So I'm calling Greef to assist because he double taps on basic. So each of those assists, mass assists, we're getting 4 from Bossk, 4 from Greef when he does his. We got to do the Bossk one twice, so we got our payout. Now we're going to taunt, and we're going to we got a permataunt over there on the Handmaiden, but for some reason, and I don't remember why, maybe it's in the kit, we can ignore taunt or something, but we just disintegrated Padme. It was like, bye-bye, Queen Amidala, and yeah, I know I said Padme, but Queen Amidala, same person. Yeah, got rid of her. So now it's just Obi-Wan versus my 3 bounty hunters, and I couldn't get around the Padme or the Handmaiden until we got another disintegrate, and there it is. I mean, I guess I could look that up. I don't know why that worked. I gotta look it up. Does Mando avoid taunt? I forget. I'll look it up, but let me know in the comments. Either way, this was my first experience with Queen Amidala, and we got through it without a GL. Maybe this was helpful. I hope it was. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, pretty please, and I'll see you later on the holotables. Bye-bye, everyone.